Hello everybody, my name is Magnus, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 2. You may not know this from the parts previous to this, but there's going to be a big gap between, or there was a big gap between, I think it was part 11 releasing and part 12, and really a major difference in recording between this recording and my previous one, part 16 I do believe. And that is because I was really busy and couldn't get anything done. At least recording-wise, or even putting together, really some of the recordings were just waiting for some of the thumbnails to be created. But now I actually have a little bit of time to myself, and I'm able to go through and do some recording. So I'm going to be trying to do that weekly again. We'll see how that goes. It may be once every 2 weeks. Again, this isn't going to be my main thing, so I'm not worried about it. It's been a very long time. I like going through and reviewing all of my characters and everything. So Ja's actually below in levels, which is surprising to me. I mean, he's good. Not as good as anybody else that I have. Which is, again, just surprising. And then, of course, we have Bowser, low level. And we just picked up Luke, who is doing great now, since he got that steel sword. He needed that. And we're going to get another character really soon. And he'll actually appear right here as another knight. But let's see here. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll be our 12th character. And that is the max you're going to be able to have in this game. So we know that after we get him, then we are going to have to start swapping out characters, starting out with Sarah. So this is going to be a fun run. I do like the characters that come immediately after this. They're actually pretty good, but later on in the game, as I replace characters, you're going to see a major power drop. This is where I struggled with before, although I would say that I played very poorly before, too. Anyways, let's get into battle. This is one that I didn't remember if I did last. I think the last one was actually the Kraken battle, which actually turned out fairly well for me. I didn't expect that. Alright, so we're in a big desert, because you always have to have desert maps, which I just hate in Shining Force 2, and this isn't the last one. We do have gargoyles around, which, again, nasty. Arrow launchers, they aren't too bad anymore. They're still going to do damage from a range, so we have to watch out for them. Black monks. We still get the golems, but I think the newest enemy are the soul sours, and yep, you see that right. It's 53 attack. They're not fun. We still have some master mages that are around, but again, not too worrisome. So some things to worry about. Nothing too bad. I mean, we only have 27 defense on some of our characters, so this is gonna be interesting when we're going against 50 attack. I've also been extremely distracted when I've had some free time with a new game that's come out. It is from another series that is similar to Shining Force in the way that it's played at least, and that is Fire Emblem. And I was playing specifically Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Chester, love him with those squeaky chirrup sandals. I think that's a safe move. I know the golems don't have to worry about not going far in the desert. Same thing with the monks, apparently. I forget that they aren't slowed down. This is actually a smart map in the sense that they gave us a lot of enemies that can move decently within the desert. So okay. So golems aren't worried about that. Okay. Although, even though the Master Monks can move through here, I cannot. What can you do here? No, yeah, I forgot your spell selection sign. So it may take me a little bit to get into this. But yeah, I was playing the new game, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I haven't quite finished my first route yet. I'm close to the end, and I've seen the ending of one of the routes. It is an absolutely fantastic game, and some ways in which it has gone. If Shining Force were still in the live series, like in its true form, I would have loved to have it go in some similar routes. That's really dangerous for Kazin, so we're actually gonna keep him back here. Luke, on the other hand, he can go. There's a lot of customization with the game, which I really enjoy. I think what we want to do is... so that's, and that's some of the things that you do miss out on this type of game, is the customization that you'll end up with, and, because everybody in here is on a very strict path of where it's going. So you really don't really have that much of a say besides some of the optional promotions that you have with certain characters. Here. Let's see him with the new Achilles sword. There we go. Good job, Bowie. Yes, more HP. Yeah, and I think that's a major part of the enjoyment of that game, is your ability to customize the students, and then, later on, as you go through it, I mean, obviously some mechanics you wouldn't want to just absolutely replicate. It doesn't really work. It doesn't work that way, but it's fun, and you still get the tactical RPG. They have a lot of different elements into it that make it really just a very enjoyable experience. And if Shining Force were still alive and well as a tactical RPG, then I would have loved to. I think I just put Bowie in danger here. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. I need to check those ranges. Some quality of life things would also love to be added, despite the quality of life things that have been added into this game. Oh wait, who has the power ring? Did I bring it? Okay, good, I didn't give it to you. Who has it? It's May. Okay, I should have given it to her. Let's get rid of the mage here. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him with Slade unless he does a stab, but let's get somewhere here. There we go. Okay, good. I did the right moves. At least for this. But yeah, I think I really wish that Shining Force went much further than it did. It's sad that it's pretty much non-existent in this form anymore. It's a great enough game that it's been put onto multiple platforms recently, and so you'd think that they would try to support a game like that more, try to support the company more, try to make a similar game out of it, but they just haven't been. All of their stuff, they went to the action RPGs, and they kind of just never went back. And that's very, there's the occasional games, but none of them are really close that they had. So after Shining Force 3, they really never went back to it, and it's just sad to see something like that happen to a great series, in which I think this would have been a great competitor for Fire Emblem, because they do play differently from each other, and those aspects are fairly unique and can really create more diversity in these types of games that we don't see that often. And these gargoyles from the north are actually kind of scaring me here. Oh, really? They went for Slade? Well, and he went for Blast. Never mind. I was like, if he's going to attack Slade, he doesn't have that much HP, so that makes sense. Of course. Yeah, alright, let's go through and use our power ring. You know what? We're going to go back over to Luke. He at least can reach things occasionally. He needs that extra 9 attack to really help him out. If he can head off one of those gargoyles, it'd be great. Like that one. That blast was just enough. To be fair, that Master Monk probably could have just attacked and been fine, so I wasn't too worried about that. Okay, well, yeah, I think we can still do it. Keep doing Blaze too. Kaizen's not going to get that many hits on things. So we can use that MP to do a little bit more damage. gargoyle. You know what? I think I'm going to go to the gargoyle. It's one of the few that's going to be able to reach him. So I just need him damaged enough for somebody else to get him. And of course, I failed in that regard. Okay, I need to... I think this is okay. Because those gargoyles are going to move over, the arrow launcher is going to move over. Okay, now that they're going to come up. So not in absolute danger. But this is also not the best situation. And I thought I was actually going to kill him. Okay. Well, luckily I have Chester. Let's go, Chester. Do your middling damage with your spear. There we go. In any case, I really think that this game could have actually kept up with Fire Emblem, with just a bit more deliberate planning in between games and how they were actually going to function, change. Because I do like the style of the game. I really, really enjoy it. That's why I'm doing the Let's Play of it, obviously. And I love Fire Emblem too, but they are two separate games. And yep, that was bad decision making. Man, my head is not in this game. I think I think the Fire Emblem thing is messing me up a little bit. Mostly, less due to my talking over this, but mostly due to I'm expecting people to live, not expecting them to die right off the bat. At least most of those characters can live most of the time. In here, oof, I've got a lot of characters that can't. I know that. I should know that anyway. But do not lose hope. We're still doing pretty alright. Luke, although his movement is fantastic, and his strength is getting better, he also wasn't the best suited defense-wise for this type of thing, and I'm not too concerned with some of these, or all of these enemies being taken out, all of us. I'm taking a bigger hit than I would want, because I also just don't want to... there's a chance of me having to do this battle again, and I really don't want to repeat battles. It's one of the systems that I didn't like in here. So if I could have gone through here without any casualties, that would have been fantastic, but if I do, it's okay. I'll figure out the way of not having to redo the battles. There we go, Geralt. Okay. Yeah, we have Peter and Geralt and Jaha and Chester, and we're fine. I would actually rather Peter take the hit than Geralt in this case. Peter's got a bit more defense. Just do this for some experience. We'll move up and then make the enemy kind of come over to us a little bit, while we have the ability to move a little bit more. And it goes... oh, you know, it goes after Bowser. That's perfectly fine. Bowser didn't die! That's amazing! He can only move 2, so that's actually good. Man, May just cannot get anywhere. But, I mean, she hasn't run out of her power ring yet, so I guess that's a plus, but she has not been able to hit anything. I really cannot wait till she gets 3 range. She really needs that 3 range, and especially when she cannot move. She is just sucky when it comes to the desert. Okay, well, let's see what Bowser can do. 1 point? Good. That's fine. I really wish I would be replacing Bowser right off the bat, but that is just not how it's meant to be. Not with the way that I built this playthrough. I could change it however I want, obviously, but well, what's the fun in that? Put the challenge up there and see if I meet it. My major concerns are actually the Soul Sour that's out there. Make sure it doesn't get random shots on Luke or just taking out my strong characters like Geralt right off the bat. Because they probably can. How much defense does he have? He has 28 defense, plus 30, because I'm going to try to keep him on there, 30%. 53 attack, though, so... math. I think it's 25. Okay, so he'll. I think he survives one. But again, that's just one. Yeah, this is a little bit risky. I am not going to do that. Take a turn. Have them come to me. Oh, this is fine. Move up. Continue on getting Sarah some experience. She's not even close to level 20 right now. And when it comes to promotions, actually, that's something to talk about here. I don't think I've talked about it yet, or if I have, please excuse me for talking about it even more. You know what, Peter, I know he's powerful, but I need him to take out that Soul Sour. And an 18 attack boost is just too hard to just pass on. Do I just want to bait using Bowser? The answer is yes. Okay. Yeah, this is putting Chester in a little bit. But going back to promotions, I didn't even talk about it when I brought it up. I will be promoting my characters when they get their promotions. The only one that I may not do that immediately on is Bowie. He is my only character I'm bringing with me the entire time. So he is likely to get to very high levels later on. And it doesn't necessarily make sense to promote him right off the bat because we don't have the promoted weapon yet. Once I get the promoted weapon for him, he will absolutely be promoted. You will find later on the reason for that. If you don't know with this game, you need it for a there's a battle that comes up. It's in 3 or 4 battles that that point is the highest difficulty spike in the game. And those that have played know exactly the battle that I'm talking about. There is a way to cheese it. There is a way to cheese the battle, but I don't feel like actually trying to do that. I didn't know how to do that to begin with, and I found it out accidentally well after multiple runs. And I would say it's the most difficult battle in the entire game because of that difficulty spike. It doesn't matter how long I've played and all that. That battle is just absolutely ridiculous. So you guys will see me having fun. I think in my when I was live streaming this before. Hey, there. Good job, Chester. When I was live streaming this before, that's where I started. Was that battle, or it was close to. It was somewhere near this point, close to that battle. Man, that was a critical hit too. Oof. And I think I accidentally pulled out the boss and was able to take him out pretty well. So I had an easier time on that than expected. Really, you're gonna attack? Sometimes the AI just doesn't make any sense, despite the fact that it's supposed to. Sarah, you have some targets to heal. There we go. And another level up. Fantastic. She's still nowhere close to being survivable, but you know. All right, and Jaha got a level before. I don't think he's done enough attacking to get another level, but he might be close. After that, he should be close. Man, that power ring actually has been working well. Okay, one more kill. There's nothing I can do there. Okay, so I didn't lose as many characters as I thought I would. I really took the second half of this. I hate Soul Sours for that. Peter will take the last one here. And he got another level. Ooh, actually... Yeah, I was questioning whether I should actually promote Peter now, since he went through there. So hold on a second. He's the 8th person, or it's the 7th person recruited. So yeah, the next one's free. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he gets replaced by Screech. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in not promoting him at this point in time, especially if he gets better level ups. The reason for the going back and forth on that is, oh, I needed to go to the battle. Oh well, I'm gonna go through, save, and raise my characters. So I didn't want to just go there and Egress. I thought that I would have Rick though. I forget when you get him. So excuse me as I go back through here. It's after the battle, isn't it? Yeah, it's after the battle. Okay. Cool. Then I didn't actually miss anything. Yeah, that battle actually went... I thought I was going to lose a bunch of characters. You know, after I was actually paying attention, it was fine. It's amazing how that works. Alright. Yes, we'll continue. Alright, let's go through and get that caravan. No battle, no battle, no battle, no battle, no battle, no battle, no battle. Ooh, okay. Alright. So, we are now at the point where the game gets a little bit difficult. Stop! I don't know what voice to make for that. I think I should make that a lot deeper than what I did. Who is that guy? Don't you know? That's Taros, the guardian of this ancient shrine. Again, stop right there, or I'll attack you. Now, that guy doesn't look mean. What should we do? That caravan is there, behind him. We must have it. Time's up. Now we battle. I mean, we could also just leave now, but guess that's not an option. Alright, so the main concern isn't necessarily the enemies that are around. These are the same enemies that you were dealing with before. I think actually there may be a little bit less of them. No, that's about the same. There's a good old chest right there. But it's Taros himself. He does not move, and it doesn't look like he does anything here besides having a sword. And that 45 attack doesn't seem that scary. He's a boss character, a true boss that you have to fight. And, you know, the stats don't look that menacing. But a few things to take in consideration is that, remember in Shining Force 2, the enemies get chances for double turns. Or not chances, they have more turns than any of your one characters. So a lot of times they can attack twice. He regenerates HP at I think it's at the beginnings of each round. And his sword, I think he can attack at range and he can cast spells at range. He is pretty ridiculous to fight. This is a very difficult boss to go up against. So this is something you just have to look out for, because he is a difficult boss, and you're going to have to try to face him. You want to get him all by himself, have as many characters as possible, and you're going to have to sacrifice some characters to beat him. It's just how the game goes. So that's the main strategy there, is to have a couple of big hitters powered up already by the power ring, hopefully, and attack him to where I'm only getting 2 characters attacked by bolt spells or anything at a time. Oh, wait a second. No, there's the other part. He can only be damaged by the Achilles sword. That's what the sacrifices were. Man, I'm really bad at this. So I have a bunch of healing items, which is good, because really the sacrifices are the healing characters. Everybody needs to be able to heal, and I am going to have to power him up, so I need to save my powering uses. Make sure it doesn't crack on me. That, man, I was... This whole point of getting the Achilles Sword, they actually need the Achilles Sword in order to battle him. Alright, we're gonna go over here. This is mostly just to make sure we have the right weapon equipped. We're gonna kind of wait them out. They can go 1, 2, 3, 4. The grid that this battle gives you is actually pretty nice, because you can tell how far that goes. I might have just been in gargoyle range and killed Kazin. That won't be nice. Oh, I went into that range. I suck. It's been way too long. Here, do you have... You do. I'm gonna pass. I don't think this is gonna help Kazin stay alive, but we're gonna try, and I'll just pass another healing item to him. Oh! Oh! Forgot that I was holding on to that. I need that for later. So he doesn't have a healing item. Okay, cool. We'll just move up here and watch Kazin die. Okay. That's not a good start. Man, oh, it's just been really long. And bye, Kazin. Oh, okay, he's not dead. Oof. Oh, okay. Sarah, help. If you can, would you kindly please keep Kazin alive? Seriously, I'm apparently having a difficult time keeping him alive. Oh, he's still stunned. Oh, I'm gonna have to use, I think I could just use a detox on him. That would work. I can't remember if it does. I really needed to do that differently. Okay. Well, I'm stuck with what I have, which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So this is, whenever they're stunned, they have a chance of just not moving. That's what makes Soul Sours so frickin' stupid to fight. Because even if you have very powerful characters, they can just become stunned and create huge issues. There's 2 attack. Yeah, Slade. Yeah, fight back all those haters. Yeah, and then Kazin's hidden. One of the problems that I have with the 2D grid that they have here is that although this is a good representation from this angle, technically, wait, where is Kazin? Is he right here? No, I moved in. Okay. Yeah, you can't see characters. See, I could completely hide things. Okay. Well. Alright. This didn't go as planned, but it's not the worst. Not the worst that I've done. I'm gonna move here and try to bait with Peter. Just a fairly safe move. It's not the safest, but I mean, if you're doing any type of baiting, it's just not gonna be safe no matter what. There we go. Okay, and you know, I'm actually surprised. I'm in another battle. I keep forgetting that I had just completed a battle. As I try to keep my episodes at the lower end. Oh wow, good job. Well, at least got a couple points of damage on there. I said I would be baiting him with Peter, but now it's baiting him with Chester. Looks like Peter wouldn't have been hit anyway. Alright, now we can actually get some action in for May. Fantastic. I think she got in a shot last time. This is, again, where she shines is not getting counterattacked or anything. Whew! I was in just the right position for that. Okay, and the way that gargoyle is moving is okay. And once it gets to one of my character's turns, I'm going to... And, of course, jaw stunned. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I'll see you next time. If you liked my content so far, please give me a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm just doing this for fun. Hopefully, I can actually keep a wave of content coming back out. Again, I have some episodes that are banked away already, and I'll be making some while I have some exceptional time to myself as well. In either case, my name is Magnus, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.